Hey guys, today I want to talk to you about a new game that I've been playing a bit. It's called Heroes of Might and Magic Battle Royale. It's really good. I've been playing it for a few hours and, well, there's nothing I don't like about it. So, here we go. I want to tell you about, we can start off with the unit types. As you can see in the beginning, I buy a copy of the units I've bought earlier so I can rank them up. And they can have 3 ranks. There's bronze, silver and golden with 1, 2 and 3 stars. And as you can see, attacking units are really good in the beginning, but well, I failed that one. Oh, I was really lucky and got the fire giant really early, and he's very strong. I also got synergy with dragon, which provides me with more gold, and that's a really good trait. If you have 10% to get 1 extra gold per kill, so that's 50% for an extra gold each round if you're up against 5 opponents, and it's just gonna rack up, you know. And there we go, my first victory, or as you can see, you can mock other players and like do hello, still alive, well played, oops, and thank you. I guess it's nice to thank your opponents after a good match, but you won't see who it is until, you know, there's only like 4 people left. Oh, and I got an orc, so that's a really good beginning lineup. Yeah, that's an extra 40% damage per unit on the field, and that's huge. There's many different synergies. The red hand is a synergy that increases your damage if any other units die, but it only gives extra damage to the hand guys, the combat guys, I guess it is. And now I'm up against heavy defense type, and that's gonna be really easy to win. They usually don't stand any chance against pure DPS. And I also added an Assassin that can get extra damage, and this round I'm going for a heavy DPS composition. The spells are really important because they give you quite a lot extra gold, and after 5 rounds that amounts to quite a lot of extra gold. You can buy them over and over for increased percentage chance, and the first one is really good if you're focusing on getting higher levels early on, because then you get a 10% extra crit on each unit, and the second one is extra gold. As you can see, I'm trying to star up my heroes. I also have a few benched ones. So I'm off to a really good start here, even though I lost a few first rounds. And there we go. I have two 2-star heroes. And I think it's gonna kick ass. Oh yeah. The mage synergy is basically more magic damage, and you can run a heavy lich team and focus on, spell power and summoning and stuff like that. It's really viable. I also won a match with a composition like that. Winning a match means basically getting to first place, winning the entire shebang. And there we go, now I have the dragon as well, so I get extra gold. And I start working towards golden hero. I don't think I get it this round, but I might be able to. And I'm also lucky to get that many Valkyries, because they are super strong as well. I don't really think the Stalker is that strong, but it should give me an extra synergy. Oh, these rare spells, you can have one taunt, and that's really good in the beginning, so you can keep all your assassins safe for 3 seconds. So if you're heavy on assassins and you get one strong tank, then that's really, really powerful. And the other expensive boost is for getting splash damage for your melee characters. But it costs a lot of gold, so you have to make sure that you can afford it. The extra synergies ain't necessarily needed, so you can stack up more of your attacking or warrior champions, but they also have 2 synergies per character, so it all adds up. And if, say, that tank gets extra synergy for the red hand, that means like 60% damage if one die, and 80% if another one die of the red hand warriors. So combined together, that's also really, really strong. As you can see, it melts the enemies. There's so much damage in there. I should have bought the red dragon. That's also a strong one. You can see the rarity of the heroes that appear at the bottom. You have a 6% chance of one of those dragons appearing. I'm up against also a warrior and an assassin combo. But as you can see, that extra added star on my warriors, that's really strong. Closing in on the finale, I think Sergeant Thurn is the strongest one up against me. And I'm in a good position to take the win here. I should buy that stalker, I think. Yeah. I'm focusing on upgrading my star levels. I like new formations and stuff like that. If you pan out your melee warriors, they will run past the tanks and go for their backline. And that's really powerful, accompanied by assassins, because the assassins jump back, some of them do. And when your tanks go with them, they're incredibly powerful. Oh, that's a tank and an assassin combo. I don't think that's gonna be any. Oh yeah, the 130% damage is extremely powerful if you have the trait, the synergy that lets your heroes be alive for 1.5 seconds longer after they die. So that's totally worth getting. Oh, that was closer than I expected. He has some good warriors as well. Oh, he actually... Oh, that was close. Doug also has a dragon on his team, and that increases the mana regen for all the warriors nearby, I think. So it's really strong for starting out. And as you can see, I'm just sifting through trying to get more stars on my heroes. And now I also have 10% extra crit on my assassins. And Doug doesn't have any spells, so I think he will probably melt away. If you can get rank 3 on one of your tanks, and you get that tank spell, then that's really strong. You can place them like in the middle and let all your units swarm the other ones. Yeah, Doug has a lot of assassins, but they're not that strong. There's not many stars. As you can see, he melts quite fast. He had a 4 assassin lineup, so he had 40% extra crit chance. Sergeant Cern doesn't have any good synergies. He has the weaker attack synergy, like warrior synergy. And as you can see, I'm buying all my spells back. I don't know what level he is. I think he's level 10 actually. So he has bought 3 of the extra critical spell. But as you can see, he was totally melted. At this point I should definitely have bought level 10 instead. I think I should do that now to cancel out his spell. But this was my... I think this was like my 3rd or 2nd time in a big battle. So I didn't know what kind of effect the spell had, and well, he didn't buy it again, so that's a loss for him. As you can see, all my heroes have 2 stars. And he only has 3 heroes with 2 stars. And yeah, he melts quite fast. You can say I was a bit lucky on the lineup in the beginning, because I got so many warriors, and also the fire giant early on. Oh, I almost had a 3-star hero. Yeah, I'm going for it. Oh yeah, I entered this round with 8. I think. It's so buggy. It's laggy and... Oh, I got my fire giant in. That was lucky. And there you have it, that was my first win. Oh, 20 medals, you get the same if you get on 2nd and 3rd place, I think. So you don't get anything special, unfortunately. But it's fun, you know, getting to the high end. So let's see, I'm gonna do my 2nd clip now. And here you can see the synergies. You can go in and watch all the synergies and read about them and you know, see what heroes they have. And another round I went for you know, melee DPS again. The assassin will jump behind enemy lines and attack the furthest one away. Yeah. Attacking units are really strong in the beginning, like I said. The first round you can lose and it doesn't matter, you don't lose HP. So it's the second round and the third and, you know, all the other rounds that costs you HP if you lose, but not the first one. This was actually my fight after the last one, so I think I won 2 in a row. Oh yeah, Call Me Legend, that's another hilarious game. I think I'm gonna do a video on that one as well. It's it has a lot of partially nude women. And now I have Sinji with the hand. That means extra damage as soon as one of my heroes die. And I also have 10% extra attack for our warriors. Yeah, really lucky on the draw there. 3 Valkyries and I didn't have enough gold to 2-star merge the Valkyrie yet. As you can see, I deal a ton of damage with my units. The Rune Priest is a fun guy. He turns into a bear when his magic is high enough, and he both hits hard and is more tanky when it's bear form. Or at least so it seems. Ah, I didn't have the spell and I got Slayer bonus anyway. I gotta read up on what Slayer bonus is. And as you can see, I start starting up my heroes. He's going with the green synergy, and that's also a really strong one once you get good tanks and stuff, but it's really hard to survive with that synergy early on. I have seen it successful at least a few times, but it's really hard to get it right. This is when I should buy the spell that gives you more gold. As you can see, I'm trying to sift through to get the last warrior on my team, so I get that 40% extra damage. But I'm not that lucky this time. I still feel comfortable with the units I have. But as you can see, they start to falter. Perhaps I should have gotten level 6 instead and placed another unit on the field. And the bad luck continues. I think all I lack is one of those fire giants. I also haven't bought that gold boost yet, so I'm starting to fall behind. Here you see a guy with pure tanks, and I haven't seen anyone do good with pure tanks yet. So I would definitely stay away from it unless you have that Sylvan group lined up, the green synergy. Basically, the green synergy has a chance to deal 150 damage to nearby enemies, and that really stacks up if you get tanks, and they can tank a lot of damage, and they also splash damage. So still not lost warrior. Here I can easily level up and I can buy the spell. Finally did it. But yeah, the market wasn't nice to me in this game. But it's a pretty good combination anyways. We had that dragon as well. So this guy has attack and survivability, you know, survive 1.5 seconds after your heroes die. But we haven't gotten to the point where he can use that spell yet, so he shouldn't survive too long with that boost. As you can see, I'm almost got the golden gnome. I guess the more of those hand synergies with warrior synergies you have on the field, then the last one standing can get like really super powerful. Say has 40% attack from the regular warrior synergy and like 5 other hand warriors die, then he's left with 140% instead. And there I have my first golden hero. That helps a lot. Still no fire giant. So as you can see, they are quite rare, so it's hard to get the full synergy. I'm almost starting to get desperate at this point. But I have a solid lineup. I have a lot of stars and, you know, a golden hero. I really like that fire giant. At this point I thought that the only viable way to go up to the high rankings is to get the higher stars on your heroes in the beginning. But as it turns out, you know, level up is also a very viable route to go. And now I have 2 golden heroes. I should almost place like other hand units in front of that golden hero so he can get that extra boost from the other ones dying. But it works. Yeah, synthetic OD is the one I think is the strongest one. I think it's getting all the same lineup as I have. There we go, Fire Giant, finally. This is when I should get the tank ability and keep my heroes safe. Splash damage is really good as well. He also has three 3-star heroes. It's an interesting matchup because he has the green synergy as well. That just, you know, deals tons of passive damage against the attackers. Oh, we have 3 golden heroes each. And this is the, you know, first and only time I've ever seen that many golden heroes. Actually, I think I'll use this one, yeah. As you can see, I try to fan out my heroes a bit so they don't get, splash damage. Last fight. And there you go. That was my second win in a row. And I think I'm gonna showcase. I think I'm gonna show my next win with necromancers and summoners. I'll check it out. If you click these menus, you can see how many stars you guys had and how many players are at the same star level, and synergy levels, stuff like that. I guess another strategy you could use is to get stronghold heroes, that hand. Get level 10, have a ton of level 1 stronghold heroes, and then you can, sacrifice the first ones to get really strong on the rest of your units. This last match, I think I'm just gonna let you watch by yourself. I noticed there was a text that you can add a text overlay into OBS Studio, so I used that to give you some tips and pointers. So just watch the parts which you find is interesting, and feel free to leave a comment, request some other strategies if you want. I also succeeded with a few other builds. I'll create a new video with a necromancer build later on, and yeah, enjoy.